So we have some more EMEA roster news coming out of Gentlemates this time. Now, I haven't really been covering the Ascension teams really like dropping their players and like letting them go and their contracts expiring cuz like that's not super interesting. Most of the Ascension teams who are getting relegated are going to let their players go. But since Mates could be returning to the league next year in terms of like just getting that spot that Koi lost, I think you could realistically see a Gentlemates in tier 1 next year. And that could potentially be without Veqaj, who is being allowed to explore options, which I think is a little weird from Carmine Core, because, or not from Carmine Core, but we'll talk about Carmine Core in a second. But Gentlemates, they're a French org with Veqaj being their only French player as of right now. And he is awesome, especially on these scan initiator roles that I thought he played amazing on in stage 2. Despite kind of being one of the players that wasn't performing super well in that like Gentlemates when they get to 12 like kind of stuff where like they played really poorly. He was one of the players that was making quite a bit of mistakes, but he's also a young player. You kind of expect that in his first stage. And I think if you pick him up on another team, he'll definitely be like the nerves will go away a little bit more and stuff like that. And he'll potentially be significantly better after having more experience. But he's also had experience playing duelist. He could probably play a little bit of double duelist, even though I wasn't wildly impressed with what he was showing on that in tier 2. But yeah, like I think this should be a player that potentially Carmine Core are targeting. I know they have Aves, but would kind of be a role clash with Veqaj in my opinion. I think both players there should be playing the scan initiator, but maybe Aves could move over to Sentinel, which he's played in the past, or Veqaj could play something else. I think both of those are very reasonable, and they're both pretty good at those roles. So I do like both these players, or both those players. I think Veqaj should get another tier 1 slot, whether it be on Carmine Core or another different VCT team. But overall, he is awesome, and I think this is kind of a mistake from Gentlemates if they do end up getting back into the tier 1 system. If they don't, then who the hell cares?